Yo, what is up, you guys? Your boy Swag-kun back into the game with another video, and today we're going to be going over what you guys think as well as what I think might be coming new for the anniversary. I went on the NXB Reddit a couple days ago and I went ahead and posted, what do y'all think might be dropping for this anniversary? Because if y'all didn't know, every single anniversary, a brand new feature, a brand new game mode, or a brand new something is always implemented into the game. Last year, it was the brand new follow-up ninjutsu system. The year before that was like the X Ultimates and the 7-star awakenings and stuff like that. So something new most of the time drops for the anniversary. So I went ahead and asked y'all, what do you guys think is gonna drop? And I actually have a list of some things, and some of you guys have some pretty good ideas, and I also wanted to, you know, sprinkle a little bit of my swag in there as well and what I think. So anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into it real quick. Please be safe this Halloween week, because for one, there are a lot of crazy people out there getting drunk, driving intoxicated, driving high. So please let your friends and family know to be absolutely safe and careful this week, because there are a lot of crazy people out there. And if you're planning on going out, just please be safe and be aware of your surroundings. Make sure y'all have a DD if y'all planning on going out and stuff, but just be safe out there, man. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So one thing that I personally think might be dropping, and this is something that's actually been in the game for a while, but they haven't really done anything with it, is this new, like an X. So there's X Ultimates, right? So what if there's X Ninja Jutsus? And you're gonna be like, Swag, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Well, let's go ahead and click a random Ninja Bond, right? So I'm gonna go to Ninja Bonds and I'm gonna click materials. As y'all can see, there is a red and a purple Ninja Bond material that hasn't been released into the game yet, but this has been here for a long time. So I don't know if this is gonna be like, could this be you can X a Ninja Bond Jutsu if you fully max out both Shinobis? Maybe it'll give you an extra added boost, maybe some extra damage, maybe some extra defense. Or could this be for an X Ultimate type of boost? So like, maybe you can evolve or limit break an X Ultimate instead. I don't know, man, but there are these mystery heart materials in the Ninja Bond section. So I think there might be a chance that maybe Bandai will release some type of X Ninja Bond system where you can actually awaken a Ninja Bond jutsu if both Shinobi have a maxed out ninja way level, or once you reach like level 10 on both Shinobi or something, maybe you can evolve or awaken or limit break, whatever you want to call it, a Ninja Bond Jutsu, which I think wouldn't be too bad, especially like it could make other Shinobi useful again. Because let's be honest, there are a lot of really useless Ninja Bonds in the game. But let's say, for example, I don't know, like Rock Lee. Rock Lee is super outdated and he has a Ninja Bond Jutsu that sucks. But what if you awaken it and then it starts to add confusion resistance or starts to add all this other stuff? Maybe that would be pretty dope. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Also, another thing that I think could be possible is, as you guys know, we obviously have a limit break system, right? So you could limit break jutsus if you get a certain amount of copies. But I don't want this to happen. I don't. But I feel like it might be a possibility. What if for anniversary, they also drop X or limit break X Ultimate? So once I have it at level 15 out of 15, you are done. You can't do anything with it. So sometimes after you max it out, you might pull an extra copy here and there. So like me, I have this one maxed out, but I actually pulled another separate copy, which I really have nothing to do with. So I actually use it as a stat card instead. But I feel like Bandai might do something like that if they were trying to like just steal a bunch more money. But to be honest, I feel like they've been a lot more free-to-play friendly lately. Like, they've been dropping a lot of like the substitution cards. They've been doing a lot of campaigns, a lot of free like upgraded missions. So I doubt that would happen, and I hope it doesn't, but that is also a possibility. So that's what I think. I think that Ninja Bond thing might actually be pretty realistic. But here are some things that you guys actually brought up. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the first one is actually upgrading the Great Guild War and upgrading the team attack mission rewards and making them relevant again. Because in Great Guild War, like, okay, let's assume, right, that you completely grind it out. You and your boys absolutely grind out Great Guild War and you get number 1. Well, these are the rewards if you grind out from 1 to 100. And to be honest, it's not that great. And the reason why I say that is because You get these frogs. These frogs do absolutely nothing. They're just kind of the flex, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, we out here, we ranked 1 through 100 in Great Guild War, whatever. And this other stuff is just designs that you can add into your guild room, but they haven't upgraded these in like a year. So all of these have already been out. So if you've already ranked like at least 350 or below previously, you probably already have these. The only thing they really upgrade is the costumes, but I feel like there's not really a need for the costumes because you can't use them anywhere. You can only wear the costumes in your guild room, which nobody goes in. You're in there for maybe like 1% of the time to get your great guild medals, and even then those are really trash because they don't really give you anything. So it's like you're really grinding this out for what? So what you can really get that's kind of beneficial, I guess, is these materials right here. You get the ticket summons, you can get some evolution crystals, you can get bare minimum Shinos. You get like maybe 20 Shinos here. But even if you grind it out all the way, you don't really get much. These old 6-star X Ultimate, or these 6-star Ultimate Synthesis material cards are kind of useless now because they're for older shinobi. So it's like you don't really need those anymore either, because all the relevant shinobi have X Ultimates and 7-star rekits, and those are for like old shinobi who have not gotten a rekit. So they really need to revamp these Great Guild War rewards, or at least let the costumes be playable in the game. So if I get this Tobirama costume or Hashirama costume, Hashirama just dropped. So if Great Guild War drops and a new Hashirama costume drops when Hashirama dropped in this new banner, it's gonna make me want to summon on Hashirama and grind Great Guild War so that I could run around and attack missions and watch him be dripped out while I'm clapping cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Or like if I have him on defense, he's gonna be all dripped out clapping other people's cheeks. So like, I think that would be really dope. Or like Sasori with the Zakatsuki cloak. Like there are a lot of really dope outfits for Great Guild War, but I think it would be more of an incentive to grind it out if you let them be playable in the game. Also, for team attack mission, nobody does this anymore. Back in the day, these tools right here used to be insane, bro, because they increase crit, they increase damage, like they used to do so much. But now they're useless. Like for one, team attack mission used to be a limited time mode, so it would drop maybe like once a month. I think it would drop with Sam, like they would drop together. So this would be a time where you would get with all your homies, you could create a squad, invite your guild, invite whoever you want, and you guys could go on an attack mission together, and you could grind out attack mission with other shinobi. So like, instead of grinding out by yourself every single week to get to Gokunin, you could invite all your homies, grind out attack mission, and you would still get points in order to level up to Gokunin. So that was really dope. I feel like, but now these tools suck. They're super outdated. The TAM, team attack mission TAM, is now permanently available, but nobody wants to do it anymore because the rewards suck. And even if you want to do this just to grind out like attack mission, you can't, because if you play this with your friends, you get no honor points. So you get nothing. You don't level up, you don't get anything. It's just for fun, but you don't get anything. If you manage to get the rare fortresses that give you tools, these tools suck. And if you manage to beat a regular attack mission base, you don't get any points. So what's the point in doing this? You know what I mean? So they really either need to revamp the rewards, or they need to let you be able to level up in Gokunin with the squad. Now, as of right now, in attack mission, you get 15 points if you complete an attack mission. So why not, if you do it in team attack mission, why not just chop it down to half? So instead of 15 points, you can get 7 if you do it with a team, because technically you have an advantage. And on defense, when you win an attack, like if someone attacks your base and you win, you get 6 points. And if you lose, you get 5. But what if in team attack mission, if they attack your base, you get 12, and if you lose, you only lose maybe like 3 or 2 points instead of 5. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, if your base loses to a maxed out Final Valley Sasuke squad, then what can you really do? You know what I mean? So you shouldn't lose that many points. You should maybe lose like 2. But if you win against a fully maxed out Sasuke squad, then you deserve the reward of double the points for winning on defense against a fully maxed out Final Valley Sasuke squad, or Final Valley, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be really dope. It would make it easier for new players to grind up to Gokunin, so you could also ramp up the rewards on that. And it would also make it a lot better for defense because there's a possibility of being able to get more points on defense as well. So I think it's beneficial all around. And if they do get a rare base, maybe you can even put like these free to play mission pass tools in here. Where are they? Like these ones right here. These would be perfect to put in team attack mission. They're solid, they're not OP, but they're not trash. They're just very, very, very solid. And stacking these up would be pretty decent, and it's not broken. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a really dope idea. So yeah. Another thing that I actually thought of is that, so let's assume, right? So I've been playing a lot of Dokkan lately, and one thing that I like in Dragon Ball Dokkan is that you can actually like equip a friend unit. So I think this is really beneficial for new players, or like if you're doing a veteran mission or something. So let's say, right, let's say I want to complete this Shura mission down here at the bottom. Let's say I want to do this, but the only shinobi that I have is, I don't know, Sasuke and Sakura, and I want a really good Gaara to help me complete this. So what I think would be dope is if people could like put a friend unit. So let's say I have a really good, or one of my friends has a really good Gaara. He could put that in his profile, and if you want to select a friend unit, you can go here, maybe click friends, and people can volunteer their shinobi to help you complete a mission. Does that make sense? So I think that would be really dope, just to kind of help people complete all of the harder content. And it's not super broken because it's only one unit, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't want a friend unit, you don't have to use it. But for my new players, I think that would be really dope, just to help people level up, complete the levels, get more shinos, and be able to be a lot more free-to-play friendly. I think that would be a really dope idea. A new game mode, I highly doubt, but if they did decide to do a game mode, I would love like a real-time PvP type of thing. So like a tuning, I don't know why they have not done like a tuning exams type of thing, because the problem with this game is that it dies out really quickly. Like if there's Sam, you grind it out, like it's fun for maybe like a few days because you're grinding, there's new shinobi that dropped, but after like 2 or 3 days it just gets boring. And like all out mission, if you complete it in a day or two, you gotta wait like a week and a half for the next thing to pop up. So they did drop like the exam area, but the exam area sucks. Like the shinobi selection exams, this sucks. You don't get any good rewards. You can also revamp the rewards on this, but what I think they should do is add some type of long form content in the game that we don't have. So maybe something like, for those of you who have played Ninja Tribes, there used to be this thing called something tower. What was it called? Something tower, but basically it goes up to like 99 floors, and every floor gets harder and harder, and you have to use every shinobi in your roster. So let's say like after one of your shinobi dies, you cannot use them anymore. You can't use them ever again. So you can't refill your health. So you have to keep going and going and going and working your way up. That way, old shinobi are actually beneficial and you can use them, because let's be honest, old shinobi, you can't use them in anything besides like maybe roundup if you're bored, or like team attack mission to get no points or something. But that would be really dope. Or like a tuning exams type of thing, like a tournament style thing where everyone picks their best shinobi, and in real time you fight one another, or maybe you get a squad versus a squad and you fight one another and you work your way up to the very top, and whoever becomes the tuning in a tuning exam gets like, I don't know, 200 chinos, right? Or like, I don't know, maybe you can get some summoning tickets, or maybe you could get some I don't know, substitution cards or some shit, like something bruh, some type of real life PvP, some type of long form content, because this shit is getting dry. And the one game mode that they added, the shinobi selection exams, is fucking ass. Ain't nobody doing that. You should not be doing that for the most part, because even if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna grind this shit out, at the very end, the tool that you get is just decent. It's solid, and even then it's RNG, because you have to roll for a really good roll. And if you grind out for like 5 hours and you get a shitty roll, that's gonna suck. So I don't recommend that. Also, another thing that some of y'all were bringing up is, in the fortress, we have had the same maybe 20 terrains. Is it 20? Yeah, I think like 20. We've had the same 25 terrains, or whatever this is, however many this is. The same 25 terrains since the game started. Why not add a couple more terrains in here to add some, you know, some spice in our life, you know what I'm saying? Maybe expand it. Maybe instead of just 9 slots, you add 10 or 12 or whatever. Or I don't know, there's a whole bunch of things that they could do. Why not try different terrains? Why not add some more squares? That would add it, like, add 3 more squares and you can add in 1 more summoning shinobi. That'd be fucking sick, bro. Like, just spice it up. And like, it's optional, so if you don't want to, you don't have to, but that would be really, really dope to add more terrains. And also making attack and defense builds. So like, if I have like my Final Valley Naruto, right? If I want to use him in attack mission, I can't, because I don't equip his 4-star jutsu in Final Room. I only run these 2 jutsus. So if I could have an attack class and a defense class, so like, like in Call of Duty, right? You can pick different customizable classes, attack and defense. On defense, I only want these 2 jutsus, and on attack, when I click attack mission, I want to be able to run him with his 4-star without constantly having to unequip, equip, unequip, equip. Same thing with like, I don't know, KLM Naruto. I only have 2 jutsus on him, but if I want to use him in attack mission, I want to run 3. Same with Shisui, or same with like other people, you know what I'm saying? Like Morning Ninja Sasuke, if I'm using him in attack mission, I want to run teleport instead of his old limit break. So having a defensive class, like a, my bad, bro, I almost fucking threw up. If I had like a defense class and an attack class, that would be super, super dope. And it would just be like a huge slice of life, like just making the overall quality of the game better. I think that would be super, super, super dope and just super helpful, bro. Because that's the most annoying thing, is wanting to run a shinobi in attack mission and you have to add the jutsu and then take it out. And if you forget to take it out, you're going to lose on defense because their rotation is all off. So yeah. So anyways, I am hoping that for anniversary they add at least one of the things that I've listed below, but most likely I do think that they're gonna add some type of new ninja bond limit breakable ability because of those materials that are already in the game. That's what I think is most likely. I doubt they're gonna add a new game mode. I doubt that they're gonna add a new fortress layouts, or I don't know, make the costumes playable. I doubt they're gonna do any of that. I'm just being wishful, you know, like that's what I would want in the game, and I'm sure a lot of y'all would love to have a fucking Bikini Hinata running around in the tag mission, you know what I mean? But we have that already. Bikini Tsunade running around in a tag mission, or Hashirama with the fucking cowboy costume, like the ones that we get in Great Guild Wars. So that's what I think, man. But for anniversary, I highly do think that it's likely we get a new Ninja Bond limit break system. But anyways, let me know what y'all think, man. What do you guys want in the game? What do you guys want Bandai to add? And what do you guys think they're gonna add for anniversary? Because they're gonna add something new. Most of the time they do it every single year, even if it's something really minimal. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join the Swag-kun if you have not already. Stay safe this Halloween week. Everybody, please be safe. A lot of crazy people out there, man. So drive safely, get a DD, stay home. If you go out, just be safe. So anyways, as always, stay swaggy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.